Hey, board member.
Hi,
What
Francis.
menu are we on now?
Nice to see you.
Lovely to see you.
And hello to all of you. We are here to talk to you about the wine pairings that we've come up with for your Feast of Five tasting menu from Franck's, which is located down in Cottonwood Heights. Now, Franco, I don't know how much experience you have with Chef Robert Perkins and his food at Franck's, but it is decidedly unique.
How so?
I would say Chef Robert has a very gregarious approach to his food. He likes to taunt you a little bit. He likes to tempt you a little bit. He likes to throw changes in concept at you that may seem different or wildly outside the box, but I think read and eat a lot more comfortably than they may outwardly seem at base.
Because I looked at that menu and I was just like, how the hell did he fit that many flavors into one dish?
Right?
You know, and I saw these, opposing balanced elements, carrots and gorgonzola burrata and things like that spoke to me about, elements of savory and sweetness at the same time. And so I thought what would be great is a new item in Utah that's actually really, really affordable. It's only about $14. It's a winery called Angels and Cowboys from Cannonball Wine Company, and this is a Grenache-based rosé, much like the Buckland, but this is pretty fresh, pretty clingy. I like this not ice cold, but almost cool, because it has this sort of sappy quality on the mid palate that is really beautiful. And I love the sort of raspberry preserve quality that it shows, and how very floral it gets in the aromatics.
Now, what would you expect out of this in terms of a pairing with Chef Rob's first couple of courses? Because, for instance, the first course is very carrot heavy in terms of the textures and the flavors, sort of carrot four ways, if you will.
Yeah.
But there's also an interesting sort of stinky component to it, a vibrant component to it in the blue cheese burrata.
Yeah, I don't look at gorgonzola as stinky necessarily. It's kind of sweet to me, and so I looked at it as more saline richness, creamy, plus carrot sweetness, and I wanted something with acid and nice fruit, so not a lot of manipulation. This wine never saw the inside of a barrel. Stainless steel all the way, a little bit of lees contact for extra texture, and it's gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous.
Is it safe to assume that your thought process was the same as you get into the second course, which is the beet and white chocolate emulsion soup, and that there's an inherent underlying sweetness and richness there as well?
Yeah,
sort of a buttery texture?
I thought this would complement both, although I had a hard time. I'm usually pretty good at visualizing what food's going to be like once I see a menu. But that one kind of threw me for a curveball, so this is me just sort of, feeling my way around in the dark, but I hope it works, but I think it will. I'm confident that it will.
And then after that, we hop into something beautiful, something close to my heart. Piemontese beef cheek should be phenomenal, and you've got the Vietti Barbera paired with
I've got Piemontese wine. What goes better? It's a very rich dish. Beef cheeks tend to be very, very tender, and I'm sure you probably braised the bejesus out of them. But if you know me, you know I have a massive man crush on Vietti. I think they're extraordinary benchmark producers. They made their bones in Piedmont 100 plus years ago with Barbera plantings. They've got some of the oldest Barbera vines in Piedmont. Matter of fact, they do have the oldest Barbera vines in Piedmont. They went on to become a world-renowned producer of Nebbiolo, but their Barbera has always been very near and dear to my heart. And they always work with local artists to create these brilliant etchings on the label. This one's a little higher alcohol because 18 was kind of a warm year, but that just, in my humble opinion, makes it a little more fun to drink. And I think it'll be a wonderful complement with that Piemontese beef.
Fabulous.
Because remember, if it goes together, it goes together, right?
I think these pairings look awesome, Francis. Thank you very much. From Francis Facteau, the owner, proprietor of Libation Wines, and myself, Adam Kreisel, the chef owner of Kai Cucina Catering and Consulting here in Salt Lake. We wish you guys happy eating, buon appetito. Have a lovely time with your feast tasting from Franck's.
Cheers.